Right. I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom. All right, we're back with another lesson. And, we're going to go into it, right, with this shameless woman right here. Okay. And as you see in the picture, all right, she's taking a picture with a man, right? But she covered his face. And it says broke AF, which AF means as fuck. So broke as fuck, okay? That's what she's claiming him to be, right? Now we're gonna get into it, right? We're gonna read this post that she put up. And you can't make this up. These women are shameless. All right? They do the most shameless, they do the most how you call that? Embarrassing things, right? They embarrass their families, their kids, themselves. All right. And then got the audacity to post something like this up, okay, and take no accountability for their actions. All right. Blame it on everybody else but herself. All right. As if she's, you know, as if she's virtuous and worthy for the actions that she's requiring, you know? So I'm going to get it right into it, right? We're going to read this that she wrote, concerning this situation that she created, right? So right off the rip, it says, I got caught cheating on my man with this MF, which means mofo, with this MF, right? So she got caught cheating, right? Right off the rip, you should be taking accountability for this shit, right? You shouldn't be mad at nobody but yourself. Then it says, and my man left and refused to pay the rent this month. Right? So her man left, right, after catching her cheating, right? And it said, I went to the guy who I was messing around with and asked, could he loan me the money for my rent until I get home, until I get my income taxes. See, so now she's trying to get out of the situation with the other guy that she was dealing with behind her husband's back, right? And it said, the MF really had the nerve to say, my financial struggle isn't his problem, all right? Which is true. You were just a side piece, right? That I'm pretty sure that was the agreement, okay? Because you never thought you would get caught, right? And you always thought you were going to have your husband by your side, all right? You see? But now you got nobody to turn to, all right? And you're trying to make this guy responsible, for your actions, okay? As if you didn't have a choice that you slept with him, right? And it said, this so messed up because I wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't for this broke MF. No, you wouldn't be in this situation if you wasn't a whore. Let's get that right, okay? And I bet you the guy ain't broke, okay? The problem is that he don't want to give you, money. He don't want to, fix your problems. You created them, you fix them, right? You had a man at home, okay? You decided to cheat on him. Okay, now somebody else got to pick up the slack. Somebody else got to be your crutch, right? When you're limping around hurting, all right? No, all right? You're gonna have to deal with this shit on your own, okay? Nobody told you to go around committing adultery, right? And I'm pretty sure that wasn't the only man she was dealing with, because these women are like that, man. All right, they get caught with one, but in reality, they got 5 or 6, okay? As the elder says, Apostle Ramla says, the cock carousel, and I'm pretty sure I heard Gabar and Apostle Tahar as well say it, okay? Because it's true. That's what they ride, is the cock carousel, man, right? Whatever color you like today, whatever horse you like today, right? Just get on it, right? It says, I could have still had my man and my stability, right? You could have, like I said, if you wasn't such a whore, okay? The fact I have to suffer because all I did, look at how she tries to justify this shit. The fact I have to suffer because all I did was love another man is so unfair. How the fuck is this unfair? All right? You got caught cheating. You said it yourself. Okay? So now you're supposed to get a pass, right? They're supposed to just say, hey, you it's okay. Like you one of the little daughters or something, like you one of his daughters or something, and you're asking for forgiveness for coming home late, right? Or getting a F on a class, right? And he's supposed to act like your dad to forgive you. All of a sudden, it's so unfair. Okay? See what I'm saying? I could understand if the man cheated on you or whatever. There's no such thing as a man cheating. Okay? But I could understand if the man got you pregnant, all right, and then left with another woman, kicked you out of his house, brought another woman in, and now you're suffering. Okay? When you was there for him, cleaning, cooking, being faithful, then you could say it's unfair. But damn, you got caught sleeping with another man, all right? Now you're suffering for your actions, but it's unfair. The mindset of these fucking wicked women, man. These fucking whores, right? Take no accountability for their actions, man, right? It's sad. Then she goes on to say, it's sad as fuck. These men don't know how to be men anymore. Really? Because they don't want to cater to that rotten cat you got in between your legs anymore, right? Because that's all you're worth is a nut, right? And all of a sudden, it's sad. No, you're sad. You're the one looking sad, okay? And I can't even believe you would post some shit like this, all right? You're the one that got left out in the cold, right, for being a whore, all right? So it's sad as fuck. These men don't know how to be men anymore and aren't being there for us women during hard times. You created that problem for yourself, right? You created that problem for yourself. Like I said, you wasn't looking for that man for stability, all right? Because obviously you already had it with your husband. You just didn't plan on getting caught. You got caught, so all of a sudden now it's your side piece's problem, right? No, it's your problem. See, this is the mindset of these damn women out nowadays, man. No accountability, man. Narcissist, okay? Gaslighting, right? Always trying to create a scenario where it's your problem. It was your problem. You're working too many hours, right? Nobody told you to let me go out with the girls and get drunk. They'll come up with some crazy shit like that, man, right? Crazy shit like that. I seen a girl get caught before talking about it wasn't really cheating because he couldn't put it in. It was too big, so it didn't count. What? First of all, I don't believe that shit. Second of all, let's say if it was true, it was the intentions you had of letting the man sleep with you, right? But you want to create a scenario where you want to look like the victim. All of a sudden, these men they're the villains, right? They left me out in the cold. Okay, what the fuck you thought was gonna happen, right? That man that you were sleeping with didn't love you. The one that you had at home loved you, and you fucked that up, right? Now you wanna point fingers at men and say that men are sad as fuck. No, you are sad. Look at you. Okay, you thought it was all good. Hey, Jay-Z said it best. It was all good just a week ago. Okay, when your man didn't know the sleazy slut and whore you was, man. Okay? But he should have known. Look at you, man. Right? So, this is a shameless woman, man. She's a shameless woman. Okay? Acting like every other fucking broad in America. Right? Running around rampant, cheating on their men. All right? And then when they get caught, for some reason, they're the victim, you're the villain. Okay? So, let's go to the book of Proverbs, which is one of my favorite right here. Chapter 30 and verse 20. And it reads, such is the way of an adulterous woman. Okay? And that was an adulterous woman. Okay? And almost all these women, 95 to 99% of these women out here are adulterous women, man. All right? She eateth and wipeth her mouth. Okay? She going around devouring meat after meat. Okay, she can't get enough. No matter how good you gave it to her, all right, all you is statistics to her, man. That's why these women got so many demons in them, so many different spirits, all right? And that's why they don't know how to act, because they've been with so many men, they got all those characters in them, right? You see? So when you go back home to your husband, all right, you no longer in unison with him. You no longer have that connection with him no more, okay? Because now you've mingled yourself with so many spirits, all right, that now you're not even the same with that man as you was before, right? She eateth and wipeth her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness. See that? I have done no wickedness. That woman just said that men are sad as fuck, all right, because they don't know how to treat a woman no more, even in hard times. You created that shit for yourself, man, okay? And then you want to label the man as broke because he don't want to help you out. He don't want to give you a helping hand, all right? You see? I'm going to read that again. Such is the way of an adulterous woman, like this woman. She eateth, right, and wipeth her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness. You see? It couldn't have been a post where she said, I messed up. I had everything I wanted at home. Now I have to deal with the consequences. Okay? I have to take accountability for my actions. No, she didn't do none of that. She did the opposite. Okay? She blamed the man that she was sleeping with, right? Because he was supposed to pick up the slack. All right? Because she got left out in the cold. Right? That's your problem. Okay? But you see, this is the mindset. Hey, that's why you can find all the answers for any matter in the scriptures, right? So let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 26. And we're going to start at verse 9. All right? It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, right? You see? You could tell. She's all promiscuous, okay? She always with her homegirls walking up and down, They're looking at different dudes, okay? Even when they with you, they wearing their shades, all right? You can't even tell, but they're looking at every dude that passed by them, all right? They got on them fake-ass eyelashes, right? They got their nails done, getting their hair done, okay? Talk about, I'm going to go to the mall with my best friend. But all that is to go tricking, man. Girls' night out, that's to go tricking, okay? They get dressed up so men could buy them their drinks and, start up their little conversations. Shit is so disgusting nowadays that they might be going right to the car. Get busy before going home to their man, right? Or if they don't live together, hey, I'll call you when I get back. Yeah, they might get back at the appointed time, but in between that, hey, they already did their duty, man. They did their thing. They got dude's number, right? They're going to come up with different scenarios, right? Oh, I'm going to help out my homegirl today, she got to clean up her salon or whatever the case. She got to move or whatnot, right? She's going through hard times. I'm going to go have a little bit of wine with her, right? Her man left her. In reality, she's seeing that dude. All dudes, That's why you got to watch out with these damn women, man. These snakes, man. Hey, man, you can't trust any of them, especially a promiscuous one, man, right? Verse 10, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's the problem here, man. The so-called white man, right, prostituted our woman through his philosophies, right? This feminist movement, okay? Putting them above the man, understanding that they don't have any understanding. You see? And they've abused themselves. These women are through. Okay? Not one of them is worth it, man. Okay? And I'm not talking about these sisters that are in the truth, that have turned their life around and have repented and are seeking the face of the Lord, in truth and sincerity. I'm not talking about them. If they're truly sincere, and have turned their life around to be a virtuous woman, we're not speaking about you. We're talking about these whores running around these streets, right? Stampeding the streets, man, like some fucking wild buffaloes, all right? Looking for all types of shit to devour, man, right? They have abused themselves, okay? And we see it, especially the men of the Lord. We ain't no simps no more, man. The scriptures have made us men, not because we were in the streets pushing a little bit of this and of that, and girls were all over us because we had a bit of money, okay, had a nice car, and you thought you were the shit, because you had some simple friends around you as well exalting you. That ain't being a man, okay? Because we were all simping after these women, okay? We were all simping after these women, Oh, don't touch a woman. That's not right, man. The hell with these women. If the Lord brings judgment upon them, the hell with these women, man. All right? When a man come and delete these women and shit happens, we understand. These women are wicked. Right? So it goes on to read, watch over an impudent eye and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Okay? See, the men of the Lord will understand that. Hey, we know. When we dealing with these harlots, we know. All right, man. She gonna say she don't got a man, and we don't know. We don't know. We don't know anymore who these. You could only ask if they're up front or they got a man. Hey, that's your duty to be like, nah. She's already dealing with somebody, but we don't know, right? But at the end of the day, marvel not if she trespass against thee, man. This is a common thing. This is a fashion statement nowadays. You see? And that's the mind of the simp, where they get caught off guard when this shit happens. Like, yo, I can't believe she cheated on me, man. You stupid. You're a dummy. Okay? These women, hey, that liberty, man. Okay? So marvel not, man. Okay? This is a common thing. That's why you're not supposed to care about these women, man. Not even supposed to be dealing with them like that, I know we get that burn and we got to do what we got to do, but at the end of the day, man, don't try to deal with them in that level, man. All right? It's not worth your time, okay? You could be doing more productive things. If you got kids, the ministry, first and foremost, all right? At the end of the day, I don't trust any of these women unless they're in the truth, doing it in truth and sincerity, and even at that, you still got to watch out, right? It says, verse 12, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain. Whew, and drink of every water near her. By every head she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And that's self-explanatory, man. That's what these women, man, they got bodies, right? They no longer got a body count. They got cemeteries, man. Right? That's what they're dealing with, man. That's why their whole vessel is haunted by all these spirits, all these men. These women are bipolar because they acting like every spirit that's in them, man. They having like a computer with an overdrive, start to overheat. You get a short circuit, shit go berserk. Shit start glitching. That's what these women are, that's these spirits that is in them, okay? Because they open up their quiver to every arrow, man, right? And it says, Salakia, that was the point right there. I wanted to jump down to verse 22, right? It says, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. You see that? Okay? You see that? That's why these men left you behind, because a harlot shall be counted as spittle. You ain't nothing. When you spit, you spit that shit on the floor. All right? Hey, when you spit, you just, and the crazy thing is, when somebody sees spit on the floor, ain't nobody want to step on that. Nobody wants that spit even stuck to their shoe. They avoid it. They step over it. They go around it. They snare at it like, ugh, That's what a harlot shall be counted as, man. That spittle that you see on the floor. Okay? And that's why that happened to you in that situation. Okay? It says, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. You see, if you were doing the right thing, okay, you were home, all right, loving him, making him dinner when he comes back from work, okay, making him happy, comforting him, giving him comfort, Salakia, in those hard days, because men go through stress at work, okay, and that's what you're there for, to be a help me, right? Then guess what? She would be the that tower against death to her husband, right? But what does it say, right? It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. And that's why a lot of us fell to wicked women before as well. And a lot of these men, and all these men that are in the world, have wicked women with them, okay? Because they haven't turned to the Lord, you see? And they don't have the wisdom to understand, not to deal with these harlots, all right? To get rid of that simp mentality that they have, okay? It says, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. You see that? A dishonest woman contemns shame, but an honest woman will receive her husband. Here it is. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. You see that? A dog, man. See that? A dog's not even supposed to be in the house, according to the old customs, right? A dog, you leave them out there, okay? You put their plate on the floor, they eat, they drink, That's what a shameless woman should be counted as, man, a dog. But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, all right? And fearing the Lord, right, is understanding that adultery is a sin that is punishable by death. You see that? That's where you would fear the Lord and say, I don't want to trespass the Lord. I don't want to, anger the Lord, to where he could visit me in such in a grave way, But these women don't care. That's why the Lord is going to strike them down. It says it in Micah 7:10. She that is my enemy shall see it, right? And she shall be trodden down like the mire in the streets, okay? The Lord is reserving a lot of these women for that horror that is coming, all right? And guess what? A lot of men are going to rejoice seeing these women being brought down low, right? Once Esau loses his power, okay? Once chaos comes to play, right? Once these prophecies are flourish, right, to its perfection, okay? Which one of them is going to be Jacob's trouble, all right? Jacob's trouble, man. You women are not going to have housing. You women are not going to have that child support no more, all right? You women are not going to be able to call the cops, okay? You're not going to be able to be a nigger woman yelling at men, okay, and then threatening them with the cops, all right? You're going to be looking dusty, all right? You're going to be looking through, looking for help, all right? And you're just going to be a reproach, okay? Unless the Lord has mercy on you, you're going to be a reproach. You're going to look through, right? So, let's finish this off with the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 32. And it reads, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. You see, and that man is not off the hook either, okay? Just because he ain't help her out, he left her in the dust. Hey, the Lord got that, written down, okay, for you, all right? And you lack that understanding, okay? Right? Because you don't know the judgment of the Lord, okay? So you lack to understand, all right? Why? Because it says, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul, okay? A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. And guess what? The Lord is the one controlling all these vessels. Remember, the Lord said that he has created the spirits of vengeance, man, right? For the day of his wrath, right? They appease him in the day of his wrath. So at the end of the day, you don't know if the Lord will have these men cross paths, right? And that other guy, pull out and delete him or whatnot, or maybe he'll go off and do it to somebody else. And the Lord decide on that day that, hey, that means he gonna get caught up, he gonna get caught up. Why? Because a woman is like a prized possession for a man. And when you try to take that away from a man, that's precious to him. A man rather lose money than a woman. All right? But at the end of the day, the men of the Lord are not going to simp over shit like this. All right? And we're not really going to stress out. We expecting these things from these harlots. You see? But this right there was a shameless woman, man, and is a shameless woman. Can't even believe she would put some shit like that up. Right? So watch out for these women, man. They're all shameless. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom. Abar Babal, Kwom Yasharala. Shalom.